So the government, in response to everything that's been happening with the coronavirus, decided to have the stimulus package that they signed. Now, many of us were saying, oh, isn't it amazing that they could come up with this money so quick? But when we talk about reparations, oh, well, we need a study. It needs to be in committee. And then we have to have a whole bill voted in the Senate and in the House. And Trump got to sign it just for a study to see if we can even think about reparations. But when this came up, oh, it wasn't not even a study. You didn't see if you can afford to pay for it. None of that. It wasn't nothing about my tax dollars going to other people. You know, there's none of that. That's why I tell people with this particular stimulus, it exposed this whole country's mindset toward black people, basically saying we could pay you reparations, but F y'all. Like I said, we ain't giving you nothing because we don't like you like that. But I mean, this was showed. That's why some people, this stimulus package gave them a wake up call. I kind of have a feeling what this country was going to do regardless. But let's get to the subject matter at hand. Now, they said the stimulus checks are coming. Now, I say, and some of you may have questions if you're entitled to receive a check and how much you'll get when they come and how will they arrive. Now, some people have been asking those questions. And could you track the stimulus check? You know, and people thinking, man, what I should do with that? Should I hold on to it? Should I pay these bills, etc.? So they said that eligible taxpayers could receive up to $1,200 from the federal government as part of the $2 trillion relief package intended to ease the economic blow caused by the coronavirus pandemic. You know, there's got some people that say they're against socialism and things related to socialism, but it's amazing how you throw out all that capitalism when you get in some trouble. I thought that's amazing. So they said the first 2020 stimulus checks should start arriving shortly, maybe the second or third week in April. If you're eligible, the IRS and the Treasury Department would deposit the money directly into your bank account or send you a check. That includes people who regularly receive Social Security. Now, they say about 9 to 10 people, 9 out of 10, will receive the economic impact payment, according to what the IRS calls it. And, you know, they have broke it down where if you're a single U.S. resident with a total income in 2019 or 2018, if you qualify, you'll receive one payment if you had an adjusted gross of $99,000. If you file head of household and earn under $146,500, and if you file jointly without children and earn less than $198,000, then you can receive the stimulus check. Now, of course, you're married, you'll see $2,400. On top of that, each child that you had claimed on your taxes, you receive an additional $500. So if you have a family of 4, then you're looking at well over $3,000 for sure that you would receive when you're claiming your children in a marriage. Now, the only stipulation, we talked about this before, if you owe child support, you're not getting it. That's just the only stipulation. You can owe taxes, you can owe whatever else, you'll still get it. But if you owe child support, you're not getting a thing. Now, they have your information, how they sent your tax the last time. So if they did a direct deposit into your bank account, then they just gonna put it into your bank account when it's time for yours to come out. If they had to send you a tax refund the last time through the mail, then it may be a few months, maybe 2 to 3 months from what I'm reading, for you to receive your stimulus check. So just letting you know with this situation. Now, of course, they didn't have to do this, but also it's not enough. I will say that. And I'm gonna tell you why it's not enough. Our neighbor in Canada has given out $2,000 a month for, I think, up to 4 months. This is only a one-time payment. This one-time payment, it was only going to do what? Probably not much at all. And then you're going to be looking at the next month. Now they claim, and I say claim, that they're trying to go to April the 30th with this thing. But if the way people keep doing what they're doing, keep spreading things out, intentionally spreading things, we've seen many videos of that, then we definitely could look at another month doing the same thing. You know, a lot of these people are talking about, oh, well, maybe we should go into at least mid-June. You understand? And I know a lot of you are just going crazy right now. Trust me, I know you are, but this was going on. You know, people can't slow down for 2 minutes. They claim that this may even be a new normal, maybe not the shutdown, but just different things that we have to do. But with the stimulus check, a lot of people are going to get it, of course. I would say be wise with it. You know, buy food, pay bills, whatever you need to do to tide you over. You know, some people, especially if you're not working, you really got to make some important decisions. Now, with anything else that someone gives you, whether it is a stimulus check or even a child support check, I wouldn't want to depend on that. But hey, if it comes in, great, just apply appropriately. Now, some people may say, hey, wait a minute. Well, I want my check direct deposit. I don't want to wait for a paper check. Well, they stated that in about mid-April, they're going to have a website where you can just submit your information to the IRS, and then that way they can deposit your check inside your bank account. So just to let you know, because maybe some of you have moved, maybe some of you have changed banks, and you don't want your check going to the wrong place. So they say they're going to have that ready for you to go. But they said, make sure you take care of all of that. You know, when that website come up, you know, just kind of look and listen. And when it comes up, we'll either put a post about it, maybe on our social media, like maybe our Twitter or our Instagram or something like that, or even maybe a YouTube story. So just make sure you follow us on all our Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. All that's in the pinned comment below. You can just click and just follow us everywhere. That way you'll be up to date, because that's where I can put things out like this versus taking time to make a video. But, you know, let us know if, you know, what's going to happen with, at least with you. Will you receive a stimulus check? You know, that would be good for you to receive one, right? But if you're not going to receive one, let us know that too. And what would you like to apply it to?